Hi guys, today we have a band W.A.S.P and we're reviewing the song that called Hold On To My Heart. This is from album The Crimson Idol from 1992. So let's begin. No complaint, because if we're gonna complain, we're not gonna have a deal. Remember the damn rules. It's very easy breezy. Easy breezy. Your teacher is very kind. Zero tuition. Yes, the complainers who gonna complain that it's not like right version, not right song, not right band, not right time, day, me, whatever. I'm gonna call your parents. Yes, and then tell them that they gonna pay tuition for you. Yes. Okay, so let's listen the Hold On To My Heart. Now remember, we just moved with mama and my sister to like another house, and I was like 9 years old. It was winter and we didn't have water. It was a day when we took the snow from the porch and boiled that snow, made the hot water, and that taste of it was something what I never gonna forget. It actually was pretty tasty water. And this also was that gas range. That gas produces certain smell. I forever gonna associate it with that coziness, home. Even though this particular house where we moved was always something terrifying for me. One day they left me alone. There wasn't anything bad, but I was afraid of little sounds, of all this darkness, and there was some sounds. I was scared so much that I fell asleep. I fell asleep from the fear. And I remember that when I woke up, this very song played on the radio, and it gave me a peace. It's a very weird thing to remember, but I just listen it and I have boom, that flashback in my memory. This song is actually a part of that concept in the album Crimson Idol, the story of which revolves around Jonathan, and we talked about it briefly in the review of the song Idol. Basically, Jonathan is a young rock star who wants to find a love, especially that love of his parents. What is that love? How it's ending up being that very major basic, that we need to love something, we need to be loved, we need to receive love, give love, feel love, be surrounded by love. It's like what helps us to survive something. Love is dessert of life. What kind of synonyms I can say? Really beautiful song, very beautiful melody, something inspiration about it, with a glimpse of hope, with something like a light in the dark tunnel. You can relate to it. Many people can. Guitar is beautiful, the vocal is strong, that drums is very inspirational, moving, very balanced, good song with spirit of time. And as a part of the concept, I just want you to listen little piece. It's actually 16 minutes prologue called The Story of Jonathan.
My father's nickname was Red, which I could never understand why, because his hair was sandy blonde. Nevertheless, the name stuck. So when my brother was born, my father became Big Red, and my brother Little Red. I should have known from the first time when I realized their special connection that I just didn't fit into my father's plans. Fuel from my father. These four characteristics of my personality would become the guiding force in my life and would control everything I did or was to become. I shall explain later in the story my parents' resentment for me even more, but from that moment on, nothing seemed to matter, especially that living hell called home. That was once on the wall. My alter ego was now talking to me from the table. It was my mother. It was hard for me to speak. My heart was pounding out of my chest, but when I did the best I could. She was very cold, but I knew the shock of suddenly hearing from me after all these years was overwhelming. And I was hoping that all the time that had passed would heal the deep wounds between my parents and me, but I desperately wanted them to approve of me, to accept me. It was all I ever wanted. I hoped my success would finally prove my worthiness and they'd welcome the prodigal son home. All I wanted was for them to be proud of me. But less than 50 words were spoken. The last 4 were, "We have no son." Some wounds never heal. Mine, it scarred me for life.
It's super touching. It's 16 and a half minutes story that don't have happy ending. And I think it's a very good example. You can have money, you can buy friends, you can buy all these drugs, all this fame, fans, cars and houses and women, but you can be so unhappy inside. Just the main ingredient you can't buy. As any main ingredients, they priceless. And the beauty of this concept that we can just look at it differently and find something what speaks to us. I just turned my mood drastically from what I had before I just sit into that video. I hope you will have some interest to listen to that prologue by yourself as a whole piece, because it's like a mesmerizing. It's really like hypnotic. So students of summer camp with your very kind teacher who not gonna give you home assignment because I know that you anyway not gonna do it. I hope you like the band W.A.S.P. Maybe they are not considered being the greatest band ever lived, but they actually have many super good songs. They worth to listen and explore. And no spoiler alerts anymore, okay? See you later, alligator. Oh look, I have these glasses. They like I'm a drug dealer. If I'm wearing these shoes with that. Don't think that I think about it as a comical. I'm actually wearing it outside. People in my neighborhood know me well. No jokes here. Yes. Cool. Bye bye guys. Thank you for coming to my class.